Okay, ladies, hope you had a good weekend. I'm going to kind of have you work on what you're doing Friday, but I took some of the graphic stuff away. Got the steps there for you to follow. Okay. Solve the equation for x. You got to find what the x would equal. Okay. I don't care where you write it, but first thing, number one, you got to combine your x's. Okay. So what you do is you circle the equals. And then you make a connection, not a big line, just a little one, connect the x's. Then you go over here, put a plus, and you write negative 3x plus 6x. Always a plus, okay? Because it's called adding like terms, combining like terms. That's a plus. So I write x, and then I add negative 3 plus 6. Give me 3. Okay, now we line up the equals, put the 21, and I write x down, and I put 3, what I got over there. Now cross out your x's and put your minus 6. Okay, now keep that, line up that little signal right there. And then put a times dot and circle it. Now I can fill out step 2 and 3. So I have a minus 6 outside the circle, so I'm going to get rid of that with a plus 6. And then I'll get rid of the times 3 by dividing by 3. So plus 6 gets rid of the minus 6. Line up your equals. You have 3 times x. 21 plus 6 is 27. Then you divide by 3. Okay. I have my answer. 27 divided by 3 is 9. So x equals 9. You can put that over here if you want. Okay. I'll just put your answer over there. Put it with x equals though. Okay, I got plenty more where that came from. So here's the equals. I have 2 x's. I connect them. Then I put a plus. 6x, negative 11x. So you write your x down, then you add 6 plus negative 11. So you got negative 5. Now you line up your equals, you put your 19. Then you write x down, and you put your negative 5 in front. Then you go cross out the x's, because they're gone. They have been added to make negative 5. And then I still have my plus 4. Now it's down to 2 steps. So we put a multiplication dot there and circle it. Now I can see what I'm doing. Outside the circle I got plus 4, so minus 4. Then divide by negative 5. So I minus 4 first. So we still got negative 5 times x, okay? And then 19 minus 4 is 15. Now divide by negative 5. So you underline, put the negative 5. Underline, put the negative 5. Okay, 15 divided by negative 5 is, remember the negatives here, is negative 3. You can put it there. I don't care where you put it, just circle it, okay? All right, next problem. It's kind of the same process every time, okay? So, first thing, circle your equals. You got these x's over here. Connect them with a v, okay? And you come over here, you're always going to write plus, always. So you got 2x, positive 2x, and 3x. So no negatives, just positives. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay. So we got the 20. Then we put our x and put the 5 that we just got in front of it. Now these go bye-bye. Now you're like, is that plus 10 or minus 10? If it doesn't have a sign in front of it, it's automatically plus. Automatically, okay? It'll have a minus sign in front of it if it needs to be a minus, okay? But if there's not a sign, it's a plus. So then we just have this side of the equals. You got a times 5 and a plus 10. So the plus 10, we got to get rid of that first by minusing 10. And then divide by 5. So I minus 10, minus 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. Use calculator for anything you think you need to. Then divide by 5. So I divide by 5, divide by 5. Because the divide by 5 gets rid of the times 5. And 10 divided by 5 is 2. Okay, next problem. So circle the equals. Find your x's, okay, right there. So that's got a negative 2 in front of it. The other x has an 8, positive 8 in front of it, but just put 8 if it's positive. If it's got a plus in front of it, just put regular 8, okay? Okay, negative 2 plus 8 is going to be 6. So that step is done. We just got to line it up correctly. So I put x with the 6 I just got. And then those x's are no more. I have added them, combined them into 1. Now that's a minus 20, okay? You can clearly see that. So we got times 6. So I'm going to plus 20. And then I'm going to divide by 6. So plus 20, plus 20. 10 plus 20 is 30. And then 6 times x. Now, last step, divide by 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. Now, on the second page, what I'm doing works for any letter. It doesn't have to be x, okay? In this case, the letter's M, but I do the same thing, okay? I look for the two m's. I put my plus, so negative 3m, and that's 5m. It's got a plus in front of it, you just put 5m, okay? So I write m down, and I take negative 3 plus 5, it's going to be 2. So we still got 13 there. M, we added those just a moment ago, and we got 2. So these are now gone. Now we still have the minus 7 operation. Okay, now you got times. You want to circle your times because I see minus 7. That means I'll plus 7 and divide by 2. Okay. (13 plus 7 is 20, and you got 2 times m. Okay, final step, divide by 2. Show your work though. Okay, 20 divided by 2 is going to be 10. Okay, again, this works with any letter, okay? So find your letters. They're both the same. They won't be different letters, okay? You can't solve an equation with different letters. They have to be the same. So I put the plus. This r has a positive 2 in front of it, so just put 2r. Don't put a plus in front of it over here. This r has a negative 7. Now you need to put the negative 7. Then I combine them by adding negative 5. So I line up my equals. I put my 12. I put my r with what I came up with over here. Cross out your r's. They're gone. You have minus 8 though. Okay. Okay, so this is your multiplication. And that's a minus, so I get rid of the minus 8 by plus 8. And then I get rid of the times negative 5 by dividing by negative 5. (12 plus 8 is 20. Okay, and then divide by your negative 5. Okay, when I have a times, if I divide by that same number, it gets rid of the times. 20 divided by negative 5, negative 4. Okay, this time the letter's A, so I just connect the A's, okay? So I write plus, and the A with the negative 7, plus the a with the positive 11. Now if it's positive 11, you just put 11, okay? And I take negative 7 plus 11, that's 4, so 4a. So I put a with its 4 plus the 10, okay? And then negative 30. So you get times and plus. So highlight the times, you got to minus the 10 first, because you see plus 10, you minus 10 to get rid of that. Then you get rid of a times 4 by dividing by 4. Now you need to be careful how you punch. You still got the 4 times a over there. That just moves closer to the equals. Now remember to be careful how you punch this in. Negative 30 minus 10, okay? For the top number you hit, to do a minus when the top number is negative, you go negative 30, oops, clear it, minus 10, minus 10, negative 40. Okay, then divide by 4. Okay, now the last one's a kicker. This, I didn't put this on the assignment, you just gotta chill, okay? B's, there's 3 of them. Well, guess what? You're gonna put 2 pluses now. So B, first one's got a 2. Then B, second one's got a 6. If it's got a plus, you just put 6. Then the last one has a negative 12. So we are going to add these, okay, just into one. I take 2, I plus 6, and I plus negative 12. So I end up with negative 4b. Write your b down, and what you got, you had negative 4, okay? So you cross out all the b's, and you don't have anything else, okay? So you still make that, you still put your dot and you circle it, but I put skip because you can't do anything, okay? You just need to then go divide by negative 4, okay? Okay, so 36 divided by negative 4 is negative 9.